Canada recently launched a new stream for foreign job seekers. That is, if you are looking to move to Canada this year, this video is for you. The perk of this is that you do not need degree, neither do you need any rigorous experience before you apply for jobs under this new immigration stream. Another amazing news is that even with a band 4 in IELTS, you get to move to Canada by September through this new stream that has just been introduced. Before I continue, permit me to say this program would be closing very soon. So when you come across this my video, ensure to take all the steps you need to start applying immediately. So the Canadian government, as you all know, has made their intention to the public that they are willing to introduce new pathway to Canada that allows people to come in with their family to settle and live in Canada as a permanent resident. So the goal for the Canadian immigration system is that they want people to move into Canada on a PRO basis, not just to come in and leave the country. So this particular province in Canada, which I will be discussing with you guys extensively today, is called Alberta. Yes, Alberta is currently looking for workers who are willing to come into their country. As you can see, welcome to Alberta online platform. This is their website where you can see everything about this immigration program and pathway. And as usual, I would be explaining everything to you guys. I like to explain all of this pathway. I like to explain it in details because I know it can be broad for those who really do not know about this immigration system or move. So please pardon me if I'll be talking very much in this video. So what is this pathway to Alberta? What is this pathway to Alberta? What does the program implies? What opportunity does it give? How can we apply? Most of you will be asking. So today I'll be covering how to apply, what documents you need, how to stand a chance of being qualified for this stream to Canada. So the AAIP has 3 streams for foreign workers who are living and working in Alberta or plan to live and work here. So what does this mean? It is broken down into 3 streams. Just like the federal immigration system in Canada that are subjective, the Alberta also has it. And I would be explaining everything, but I would be taking into consideration just only one pathway, which is for foreigners. So the first one is Alberta Opportunity Stream. This one is for those who are already in Alberta looking for a job. The other one is Express Entry Stream, which is based on invitation. So once you've applied, the Express Entry poll and rest, all you need is to wait to be invited by the Canadian immigration official for this pathway. But our interest for today, like I said, I will be focusing on just one that applies to we foreigners. So this is called the Rural Renewal Stream. So I'm going to click on it. This stream has been in existence prior to this month. That is, before this stream has been going on, but the Canadian government just renewed this. That is, they are still looking for more foreigners, more people to come into Alberta, specific communities in Alberta, as a permanent resident. I'm using and emphasizing on this word permanent resident because that is their goal, that is their intention for this stream and pathway to Canada. So what is this Rural Renewal Stream? Rural Alberta community can apply for community designation with the intent to attract and recruit newcomers to address labor needs and settle newcomers into rural communities. Now, I know this English might sound so big, but this simply states that this is for people, newcomers, to come in and work, settle in Alberta, rural communities, that is small villages, what you know as countryside in Canada. Okay, so for you to successfully get this opportunity to move to Canada, then you must show the intention, or rather you must show that you are willing to settle and live in these rural communities in Alberta. So if you are ready to fulfill maybe the big city life and the rest to move into a quieter place, then this is for you. It says the rural renewal stream support the attraction and retention of newcomers to rural Alberta through a community-driven approach that supports local economic development. I'm just going to zoom this a bit so you can see this very clearly, because I believe this pathway is a very good one, and honestly I do not want anyone to miss it. I know Canada has a lot of pathway, a lot of stream and program which can be very confusing, but this particular one from my research is quite easy, guys. It's quite easy. That is the truth. You might not believe me. You might, Clara is always trying to sell us a dream and the rest, but trust me, this is actually very good. So it says the rural renewal stream support the attraction, like I said, and the renewal support the attraction and retention of newcomers to Alberta to live, work, and settle in their community permanently on a permanent residency pathway. So what I'm going to show you guys here now is the communities under this who are eligible for this criteria, how to apply for this pathway. And one thing also from my research is that the employer will cover the relocation cost if you successfully fit into the criteria. That is, you are moving to Canada otherwise for free, because you do not need any money or proof of fund to apply for this visa type. All you need is to get a job offer. Most importantly, get a job offer under these communities. So what are these communities, you might be asking? I'm just going to click on communities designation and see what communities are under this. So the communities listed here are City of Brooks, City of Grand Prairie, Town of Whitecourt, Town of Taba, Town of Innisfail, Municipal District of Smoky River, and a lot more. I think they are about 13 in number, City of Cold, and the rest. Now, the next question would be, Clara, how do we apply? But I'm just going to show you the mandatory requirement on how to apply for this pathway. So, the rural community with a population less than 100,000. What does this mean? That is, if you're looking to move now to Canada through this Alberta rural program, you must look for jobs under the community that has less than 100,000 people. So how would you see them, or how would you know them? Now, that is by going to the cities one after the other. Click on them, look for the jobs under the cities. But let me first of all show you how to apply for this pathway. Then I will go to a more broader platform where these jobs are and these communities are, and show you how to go about that. So before you apply, you must have the capacity, the community must have the capacity to attract and recruit you. So for the eligibility, it says you must have a job offer, like I already say. You must show your interest to stay and live under, or you must show your interest to stay and live in the province of Alberta under this rural communities. Another requirement for this program is that you must have completed high school education, what we know as secondary school education, which is equivalent to Canada education standard of foreign degree, diploma, or certificate. I already told you that you do not need more than band 4 in IELTS. However, I need to show you on the Canadian website itself so you can see. So it says you must demonstrate that you meet the following language test score in English or French. It says minimum of 4 for each English language skill, if you are using English, while if you are using French, also minimum of 4. So that is a very good one. That is a very good one, which I know anybody or everybody should be able to score. So the next requirement I need to show you is about the job offer requirement. So I decided to explain this more in details so you would understand, because it's one thing to get a job under these communities, and it's another thing to get your visa denied. So there are some specific steps or criteria you must meet before you get your visa approved. So getting a job from this community is not only what we tell on your visa being approved. So the first one is that you need at least 30 hours per week. What does this mean? That is, if you're searching for a job offer under this community, they should be willing to give you at least 30 hours per week. This is very important as when you will be going for your visa application. The next is you need an employment, that is, you need a contract for at least 12 months or more. So having shown you guys, why not go straight to show you guys a platform how you can search for these jobs in Canada under these occupations and under these communities. Now, this is called Alberta Pilot. So this is like a job platform where you see all the communities in Alberta that is currently hiring foreigners. So when you come here, all you need to do is go to where it says location, and this brought you to all the towns in Alberta. Now we're going to focus on only the communities that has been put on the stream to hire foreigners. So we're going to go back for an instant now. We're going to go back to the platform where it talks about the Alberta stream in details and go to the community, each of them one after the other, and look for one or two and pick and use it like a demo on searching for jobs in that platform. Let's say we pick the city of Brooks and Grand Prairie. So we're just going to pick that, as you can see, and we're going to put it there as our location and see if we can get any jobs under that as stated by the Canadian government. So we're going to go to Brooks now. We're going to put Brooks and we're going to put Grand Prairie and see what jobs. And we're going to put Grand Prairie. So when I did that, it brought about 495 job opening, live job opening currently in these communities. So imagine if you schedule, or rather if you filter your locations to be all of the communities, that you'll be saying nothing less than thousands of job opening. This is to show you that indeed they are recruiting. So I'm going to go to one of them and see what it brought out, what requirement do we need, and if indeed they are recruiting from overseas. So this is for retail store supervisor. As you can see, it says it needs English requirement and you must have at least high school graduation certificate. So guys, from this little explanation, you could already tell that this is a very good pathway to Canada, and this stream is very much open to foreigners. However, like I said, you need to take advantage very fast. One thing about the Canadian government is that they bring out different programs, different streams. Once they get the number, the amount of people they are looking for, they would shut down that program and leave it closed and go and look for the next program that will attract foreigners into another community. So guys, if you need more details about this, go to the Canadian government website itself, immigration platform itself, read in details, do your own research. Don't just rely on my video. My video is just to give you an edge ahead to show you what is happening in Canada and the opportunities and different pathways to Canada. Go and do your own research. If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a very big fat like, and as you do so, may God bless you. See you in my next one. Turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any new videos and opportunities I post here. Bye bye.